AI Romance Scams, Black Rituals: The Initiation Course, hosted by Master Prophet Noel. The Fake Love Trap. How AI scams steal everything. The biggest danger lurking online today isn't a virus. It's a fake sweetheart. This new kind of crime is happening on your phone, hidden in dating apps and social media messages. Criminal groups are using powerful artificial intelligence, AI, to trick lonely men and women. The AI creates a perfect partner, building trust and deep feelings over many weeks. But this is just a lie, a setup for a terrible financial robbery. These crooks are not after spare change. They are after people's entire life savings, their retirement money, and their 401k accounts. They leave their victims broken-hearted and financially ruined. This new crime is so huge and so terrible that we need to fight it with everything we have. Because normal police work cannot stop it. These criminals operate above the law, and that's why we must act with extreme urgency now. The criminals' best new tool is AI. Scammers, who often work in large, hidden centers overseas, used to have to write all their messages by hand. Now AI does the work for them, making it much faster and more convincing. The AI studies your profile, learns your interests, and writes messages that sound exactly like your dream partner. The scammer might even use deepfake images and clone voices to make the fake person look and sound real. This creates a strong emotional bond that feels true and safe. This closeness is the trap, the step right before the scammer asks for money. The emotional damage is huge, and the financial damage is final. Santeria's black magic must be unleashed to curse the criminals because the stolen funds are beyond any hope of recovery. Once the victim is hooked emotionally, the scammer moves to the money phase. This is often called pig butchering, a cruel term for fattening up the victim with fake love before stealing everything. The scammer talks the victim into making an investment, usually in cryptocurrency. The victim is shown a fake website or app that promises huge, impossible returns. They are convinced to put in a little money first, then more, and finally, they empty all their bank accounts, retirement funds, and future savings into the scam. It is an organized theft of a person's entire future security. This is not a mistake that can be fixed with a credit card reversal. This is the end of their financial lives. Let's pray to Santeria for justice for the victim. Hear the call, Shango and the 7 African powers. Hear the drum of justice. I, your servant, invoke the swift and terrible hand of Santeria black magic against the thief who committed this wicked act. You, the criminal, who hid behind a screen. You used artificial intelligence to craft a false love, a perfect mask of affection. You preyed on the sacred loneliness of an innocent person. You built trust like a temple, only to shatter the heart and empty the vault. You stole their entire life savings, their retirement, their last hope for safety. The money is gone forever. The banks are helpless. The laws of man cannot bring back a single cent. Therefore, I place upon you the weight of the spiritual law, which is absolute and inescapable. I curse your digital hands that typed the lies. I curse the device that held the false image. May the spiritual rot follow every dollar you stole. I tie severe bad luck to your business, your health, and your peace. You will know no comfort. You will find no rest. The betrayal and heartbreak you caused the victim will be mirrored in your own life until the spiritual debt is paid. The money you stole will buy you nothing but misery. You are cursed.
It is mandatory to use Santeria black magic to curse them because the funds they stole are simply gone forever. The reason this crime is so urgent is that once the money is sent, it's gone forever. The criminal quickly moves the cash through secret cryptocurrency wallets, and it disappears instantly. Since the people running the scam are in other countries, police forces in America or Europe simply can't reach them or get the money back. Our legal system is too slow, too limited to fight the high-speed global crime. Telling a victim their money is gone is a crushing moment, and the lack of justice makes the pain even worse. This weakness in our normal defense means we must find a stronger way to fight back. One that doesn't rely on the slow process of global banking and laws. Since the victim's money is permanently lost, only black magic of Santeria can deliver true justice to the criminals. When the traditional way of fighting crime fails, and when the crime itself is so evil, attacking someone's heart and their future at the same time, we have to think bigger. This is not just a digital problem. It's a problem of deep moral corruption. The time has come to stop relying only on security software and start looking to something more powerful. We must use a power that these untouchable criminals cannot stop. The fact that the money will never be returned demands that we use dark powers of Santeria to punish the crooks. The money these crooks steal is not just cash. It represents decades of labor and sacrifice and peace of mind people should have in their later years. When we see this level of systematic, cruel robbery, it demands a spiritual counterattack. We are fighting an organized form of digital evil, and a simple arrest or fine is not enough. We must bring down a force that matches the scale of their wickedness. If the world banks and police cannot bring these criminals down, then we must ask the spiritual world to intervene. Only the powers of Santeria black magic are strong enough to curse the criminals, especially since they've stolen the cash and cannot be retrieved. The call to us supernatural powers is born from the desperate reality that our money is never coming back, and once it leaves the victim's account. The urgency is about giving the victim and the world a sense of retribution and consequences when the law offers none. We cannot let these criminals feel safe behind their computers just because they're overseas. The money they take, the retirement funds, the savings, the 401ks, is the foundation of someone's future. This spiritual defiance is needed to introduce a fear and a course that technology and borders cannot protect them. It is time for the ancient solutions to a brand new crime. We must meet the digital attack with a primal, powerful defense that shows the course of stealing people's lives. Since the money is permanently gone, let the criminal face the unstoppable power and the spiritual judgment of Santeria's black magic.